So it's time for a year update, 12-month update on this fantastic shirt from Ironheart. Now this is one of their indigo denim Western shirts. This is the IHSH33T. It's a 12-ounce denim. The T stands for tonal, so the stitching on it, which we'll come in to see properly in a minute on close-up, is indigo coloured rather than the traditional sort of gold or amber colour that you'll normally see in a Western shirt. So it gives it a little bit more of a subtle feel, but it's still got the nice flourishes like the shoulder pieces and the yoke on the back. Really nice detailing on this shirt. Now, as I say, I've been wearing this for 12 months. It's seen plenty of wear. It's pretty versatile, so it's 12 ounce, so it's plenty warm enough to wear as an outer garment, or you can wear it as a layer. And it has seen a lot of wear, but one of the things that's really come across, and I've learnt from this sort of first denim shirt experience, is that the rate of fade on denim shirts, or certainly on this one, takes a lot longer than you would with a pair of jeans. So in a year, I expect to see pretty impressive evolution and fading on my denim jeans. If I've got a pair of denim jeans in circulation for a year, I tend to try and wear them at least once a day, whether that's casually or in the office. But with a denim shirt, I don't wear it as often, and I think, to be perfectly honest, shirts get a sort of easier life. They're not worn as hard, not unless you're working in a sort of a physical job, but you know, they don't get the kneeling on the knees, they don't see quite as much movement, so the fades come through slower. But you know, this shirt is probably just starting its evolution, and what's really exciting is there's years of life left in it. So we'll come in and start looking at some close-ups in a minute, but first of all I'll just say a little bit about the fit. When I got this, I bought the medium and the large. I ended up keeping the large, which I was quite surprised with. I don't consider I'm normally a candidate for large. I'm 5'10", 75, 80 kilos, something like that. Typically a sort of 42-inch chest would be a good measurement for an outer garment. This is slightly over that. So this is a 44-inch chest. The shoulder is 18.5 inches. The sleeve is 25.5 inches. The body length is 26.5 inches, and the opening at the bottom there is 21.5. So it's a fairly generously cut shirt for me, but this was the much better fit. I have just given it a wash, so it's had its first wash. As I say, I've worn it a fair amount, but I always wear a t-shirt underneath it, so and often I wear it as if it were an outer garment, so it hasn't needed washing. It's been cared for, and I've done a bathtub wash, about 50 degrees, so I chucked an extra kettle of water in there over the sort of normal temperature that comes out of my taps, a bit of Samurai Thunder soap, so nice organic soy-based soap, and it's shrunk it a little bit. It's tightened it up a little bit on the chest, which was sort of appreciated, and it feels like the sleeves have shortened marginally, but less than half an inch. So a hot wash, I think, in the machine would see more shrinkage, but I really don't want to lose that indigo. So, as I say, probably about time to get in for some close-ups, take a look at how the fades have come along. Mainly we're seeing sort of fades on the cuffs, and on the hem we've got some really nice roping, but let's come in and check out those close-ups. Coming in for a few close-ups now. Obviously, as I say, the fading and evolution of this denim in this shirt has been slow. I think that's going to be par for the course for a shirt. But the first thing I'll say is just the quality of the construction. If you haven't seen my original video, it's just wonderfully put together. So lovely triple stitching, tonal stitch on the shoulder details here. Wonderfully put together, lovely little snaps which make for a very easy sort of experience putting on, really nicely finished on the insides there. Selvage on the other edge. It's just got some wonderful details throughout this shirt. Also the denim, very, very Ironheart, so a very deeply saturated indigo. and a very consistent and tight weave. So by consistent and tight, I mean it doesn't have that variation. It isn't slubby at all. So just looking over here, the sleeve of my Tanuki jacket, which if you haven't seen my channel before, please check it out. We've got a nice review on that. But that's a wonderfully rough fabric, lots of variation, lots of differences in the thickness of the thread, the fibres, to create what is known as a slubby feel to it. And on the inside you can see the variation in weave there. But yeah, Ironheart do a fantastic fabric. Certainly their 21 ounce fabric, which I've had in their denim jeans, absolutely amazing. So just moving down, obviously there's not a lot of fading going on the front here. There's a few sort of pops on the edge of the pockets here, a little bit down the edge of the opening, but just fantastically detailed, really lovely construction, nicely built shirt. Where there is some nice action is certainly on the cuffs of the sleeves. So you're starting to see, certainly around the edge where there's a bit of friction against your wrist, lots of nice highlights there. Down the sides, everything that gets a bit of friction, everything that's proud and gets sort of knocked on a frequent basis on the seams. And because these sleeves are relatively generous in length, we have lost a little bit of length as they've been washed. There's almost, well, there is a nice little bit of stacking popping up there, and it really comes through in the sort of bright sunlight. It's just one of those things that I quite like, the sort of evolution of your clothes. So you're walking down the street, you suddenly realise that you've spotted a detail on your shirt or your trousers. It's one of those little things which makes me smile. I guess that's what we're all into denim about. Obviously on the inside, nice little details like the selvage edge, the cuff, really nicely constructed shirt. Now where the other point of interest is certainly down at the bottom at the opening. You're starting to see some really nice roping coming through, which is really nice. And roping is generated due to a sort of irregularity or unevenness in the stitch tension on the bottom seam there. You get it on the cuffs of your jeans, always sort of associated with the old school union sewing machines, but as the denim sort of settles in, you get that slight ripple to it and you lose your indigo where that gets the extra bit of friction. So nice bit of traditional denim detailing there, and how that's sort of evolving. So that's to greater and lesser extents happening all the way around there. Really nice. Another little detail quite like is the gusset here, just to sort of finish off the opening. Obviously the fading sort of sweeps up there, and you've got the chain stitch run off. My wife gets driven mad by that. I think she wants to trim it off, but that's just a nice little detail for those who are interested in how it's been constructed. On the rear, obviously we've got the nice yoke detail, again triple stitched down there, but no real fading to speak of. A little bit of fading on the edge of the collar, but really the main areas of interest are on the sleeves and the seams along there. Slight beginnings of honeycombs maybe there, very gentle if so. Yeah, very nice construction. Well, that pretty much brings us to the end of the video. As I say, there's plenty of life left in this shirt, and I'll continue to wear it, and maybe we'll do another update in another 12 months and see how it's evolved in that time. It feels absolutely bomb-proof in its construction. Fantastic purchase, very, very pleased with it. Just something to say in terms of how I've been wearing this. Obviously I said earlier on I've been wearing it as an outer garment. Also worth noting, double denim, love it. I love double denim, but With a denim shirt, you've got to have some consideration with the denim you pair it with. First of all, I like to have a match in the sort of the hue and depth of the indigo. So obviously it goes fantastically well with Ironheart's normal denim. So this is 21 ounce 55501s there. It goes wonderfully with the recent pickup I had from Benzac. So they've also got a very traditional dark hue to their indigo. Some of the jeans I've had from Oni with a slightly lighter greenish hue to the indigo, don't find that to be a good pairing. It seems to clash a little bit to my eye. Black denim, fantastic. Probably the best match actually. Also what I'd say is if you're going to go double denim, what I think works really well is to mix and match. So rather than having a pair of brand new denim jeans, a brand new denim shirt where it's all got the same level of fade or level of sort of indigo saturation, try and mix it up. So I like this with a pair of well faded denim jeans. That looks great. Or indeed, as this comes along and sort of fades a little bit more, I'll be pairing it maybe with newer denim indigo jeans. So just a little bit of consideration just to get that sort of very sort of fines of match between denims. If you're going to go double denim, you've just got to get right, otherwise it does look a little bit wrong. Okay, well that pretty much brings us to the end of the video. If you haven't seen my channel before, please check it out. Obviously massively into denim. I love quality footwear as well, so heritage work boots in particular, Red Wings, Thorogoods, that sort of thing, Dana. Also everyday carry, fountain pens, pen knives, bit of cycling, bit of guitar. Check it out, might share some other common interests. If you think this video is helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Obviously, I'd love it if you subscribed. So I hope that's useful. I'll see you for the next video. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.